You like your home? You have a good home area? A good yard?
Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Today we are really excited to show you our house. So it's finally done, we're finally moved in. We're trying to be really ambitious and get this up by Sunday, but it didn't work. We had a lot of things to do in the meantime. So we're finally ready to show you guys around and give you guys the big reveal. So we're starting right now. This is if you entered our doorway. So this is just our little entryway and we'll show you guys around. So the dogs are just really distraught right now. They are not sure what to do with themselves. They're not sure if we're like on vacation or in a new home yet. So they're following our every move. So you'll see they're just in the background, very questionable because they don't know what to do with themselves. So this is just our front bedroom, which we turned into an office space. We're gonna be getting an employee this month. So we want a dedicated workspace that they'll be able to get away from our crazy lives when we're just around the rest of the house. So if you guys don't know, we own our own business. We work from home so that it makes it possible to do this for Keegan. So we're home taking care of him all the time, but we're also running our own business.
You were busy playing. You did everything you could to have me. You did your best to make me yours.
After you, dogs, go ahead. So now this is Keegan's bathroom.
Hi, Booger.
And when we found this Snoopy thing for Keegan, we literally just had to have it. We think it's so cute. So it's very fitting of this little peanut.
If I knew how all of this would turn out, but nobody knew. And now we done it.
All right, we're gonna go set Keegan down in the living room real quick so we can get on with this because he is just too heavy to carry around. All right, so this is a very exciting part of the house for us because at our old place, we didn't have anywhere to put Keegan's equipment. It was just kind of shoved into odd and ends closets, behind things, just all over the house, honestly, wherever we can make it work. Now we have tons of room to fit all of Keegan's equipment, and it's just mind-blowing to us how he fits so much of his equipment in such a small place. This is Keegan's therapy room.
And now we done it, you. Baby, you. Baby, how can I let you in? I couldn't let you in. It's so fast, you really got me. You. And now we done it.
So on to the most exciting part of the house, obviously. This is Mike and I's favorite part of the house. It's where we spend the majority of our time and it's such an open concept, so it really works for our family, so we're just excited to show you. As you can tell, most of the money in the house went towards our kitchen. If you've been watching our previous vlog, this island has 12-inch overhang, so that is the big captive part of this. Obviously we got all new appliances as well, which for our family we've never had anything like that. Cool thing about this is that we've always had a split sink, so I'm really excited about the farm sink. We also have motion detector faucets. I really love to cook, so that's a really cool feature for me. Michael's must have in the kitchen. When we wanted to buy a fridge, he was like, we could buy a package through Oakwood, and he was like, no, I want the Samsung. So it was a must have for him. If you take a look above us, above the fridge here, we have this little cubby, and we just wanted to point that out because it's a really important part of our house to bring these special people in here. So if you don't know, this is Mike's mom, and this is our first baby that passed away, Scooby. So they're always watching over us and in our favorite part of the house. All right, so that is the kitchen.
And now we done it. You did everything you could to have me. You did your best to make me yours. If I knew how all of this would turn out, but nobody knew. And now we done it, you.
be an eyesight for Keegan, or else he like kind of gets a little freaked out, and especially in a new place. This gives us the ability to have a little bit of freedom, as well as we are just always like a hawk over Keegan. You wanna come here? You wanna show them back around? But obviously Keegan like is very interactive with his cartoons. If you don't know, he watches Baby First TV. It is his show. If you try to put on any other cartoon, he's like not for it. This is partly for Dad's video games, mostly for Keegan. The TV is 85 inches, so. All right, and if you didn't see our big, lovely couch, they are pretty cool couches. We had the same exact couch at our other apartment. It was just brown, so we got it in the gray, and it looks really good. We're gonna go show you guys the bedroom, and then we're gonna go outside to show you guys what. Alright, so it's just a little nook from the dining room and living room back into our bedroom. You guys might wonder why we didn't use the front bedroom for Keegan, is because Keegan always sleeps with us. Dad and I keep a 24-hour watch on Keegan, so Dad stays up during the night, and then we switch at 2:30, and then he goes to sleep. I stay up during the day, so we are always watching Keegan for seizures, even though he's been seizure-free for so long. It's what works best for us. We don't have any help or any care, and so being that we work from home, we made this schedule work for us. One of us gets a full king-size bed, and then Keegan has his bed right next to us. So this is just our bedroom. We don't really spend much time in here. So we went with the whole spa door glass shower. So in the model home, this is actually cut off, and you wouldn't have an actual glass door. So we were like, oh, that's kind of weird, because your water would just splash all over. So we went ahead and upgraded it, spent a little bit more money, put in the full glass door. We have a really pretty accent tile, and everything looks really nice. Like it really tied in well.
You did everything you could to have me. You did your best to make me yours. If I knew how all of this would turn out, but nobody knew. And now we don't need you.
Last thing, before I forget, my favorite part is this walk-in closet. So obviously we have a full walk-in closet. This side is my side, hilarious. And then we've got Dad's side and Keegan's side. So we have so much more room now to just have everything. So since we can't go out front because there's just too much construction, you guys can see from the back that we have got a blue house. And the dogs have so much yard. So we actually just got the yard replaced. And we didn't have all this side yard before. It was all rocks, but they didn't have much of a yard, so we thought it was important to get them a little bit more. They just had this side before, and then it stopped where Mike is standing at, so they didn't have really much of a yard to do anything. But now they have so much yard. Aria! Babies.
It's not going to be any of this. None of it.
So our dogs are learning to get yard trained. We do have a neighbor that has a dog, and they've been known to not be very friendly, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Hi. Are you loving your house? Are you, sweet girl? Are you two gonna behave? Are you so sorry, Charlie? Are you so sorry?
He's a big baby.
Yes. All right, big boy, you ready? Come inside. Come on. All right, puppies. Shake if you recommend having a yard. That's what I thought. You're such good puppies. What do you think was the hardest part of this process?
I'd say through this whole process, you have to make sure that all of your ducks in a row. IRS is paid off, everything is paid off, you have no debt. But I think the weirdest thing is once you're in the process, you literally do not know anything until like the week before closing. It's
That's
like,
true. They're
You're
like,
up in the air on your loan until like the week before closing.
they just ask for your whole life story, all of your life documents, and then they're like a week before, they're like, okay, everything was finally approved, and you just feel like you're like handing them all this documentation, but you really don't know until you know. So I would say the hardest part was learning that like it's not just the house to buy. You have to buy all your furniture. For some people you don't, but for us we didn't have enough to suffice for this whole house. So buying all of that, the fencing, blinds don't come with, just like lawnmowers and weed eaters and things that like you wouldn't think of when you're going to purchase a home that is now your responsibility. So it was a very stressful process. I'm so glad that we have like made it to this point in our life. It's been like a long time coming.
It's pretty crazy. So recently we were looking into just investing into the future for, you know, Keegan's sake, because we won't be here for forever, so we need, you know, something in for Keegan. And in Colorado, rent is outrageous, and we were paying $2,500 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo just to rent. So that's why we went into looking for, you know, building a home or owning a home to be able to put in the money, own the equity, own the home, and then at a later date, you know, we have that backup for Keegan. And the way that we've progressed through this loan, we started off at 5.5%, but we ended up around a 3.5% APR. But with that, we end up paying just as much as we were paying for renting. So, you know, it pays off totally for us to do this.
This is a long-term investment, and as much as we've always wanted a home, the two of us, to be able to give that to our son was honestly the best gift. Mm-hmm. The dogs, they've never been happier. It's been life-changing for us, to say the least. This is something that we never were given as kids, and so it's really special that we're able to give that to our son. And at such a young age, everything really worked out to our benefit, and we couldn't just be more excited about this time in our lives. So that's it. That's the house vlog, and some of you will be so excited to have seen this vlog, and some of you will be like, okay, now they can finally stop talking about it. But we appreciate all your guys' support, so thanks so much for watching.
And now we down to you, baby, you, baby. How can I say it so that you could understand? I cannot tell you how stupid I felt. I can't believe